Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Inscribed Sports Season 2, episode number 5. It's not a traditional episode, but we do have my favorite segment, everybody's favorite segment. We got another Slippery Rock athlete on. Malik, welcome to the show.
What
and
up?
shall we dive into some questions?
Yeah.
All right. First, we're going to start. What's your year, major, that fun stuff?
So my major is communications with a concentration in digital design. I also have a minor in economics.
Oh, okay. All right. And
I'm a senior. I'm a senior too.
Okay. So just finishing up. We're almost there, 2 months away now. So coming close, home stretch. But a little bit of a background. What got you into sports? Think all the way back to young age.
Okay. So when I was 4 years old, the first sport I ever played was soccer.
Okay.
That was my first ever sport. And my mom was she wanted to get me into sports. And, she didn't want me, outside, in the streets, for real. Because where I live at is kind of, I wouldn't say it's the best place for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, basically, she wanted to keep me involved in something. So, that something was sports. I started out with soccer when I was 4 years old. And then my second sport was baseball. When I was around six, 7. And then I went to football, rugby. I even bowled. I did ballet for just a little bit. And then when I started taking basketball serious around 6th grade. So I'll say 12, 11.
And then you just continued basketball from 6th grade on? No breaks at all?
No breaks.
So where did you go to high school then?
Taylor Older High School.
Oh, okay. My high school used to play them in football, so.
Okay.
Before coming to SRU, were you considering other schools?
Yeah, I was thinking about when I was talking to my high school coach. COVID had actually had hit, yeah. So it had postponed my season for 2 weeks. So I actually ended up going to a Slippery Rock basketball camp, and I ended up killing the camp. And our head coach here, Ian Grady, he was he wanted to keep in contact with me. He would be doing some scouting, coming to my games. And then our season got postponed and canceled for 2 weeks. And I didn't hear anything from any coaches or anything after that. So, I ended up playing the season, and I was so where am I gonna I was trying to figure out my options. I could have went to Pitt for free, cause my dad he was kind of he works for Pitt.
Okay.
So I feel like I could have got an opportunity there. I was also looking at Mercyhurst, Pitt Johnstown, and some other PSAC schools to see if I could walk on there, and then ended up getting an opportunity here, and that's why I ended up coming here.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. So since you are a senior, what was the best part of being on the basketball team through your career?
I would probably say the best part about being on the basketball team is truly finding out who I am. Because people say there's a lot of adversity in life. Well, there is, but in regards to basketball, it really showed me kind of what I was made of, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I feel before coming here and playing for the team, I had an idea of what it was to play college sports, but it didn't really hit me until I was in it full on. So I would probably say I just got to learn a lot about myself and fight through a lot of adversity. Yeah, and just keep going. No matter what happens, no matter what you face, it's going to be all right.
Yeah, I talked to Kanye last time, and he had his own pregame ritual. He loves his fast food before every meet with his McDonald's and Wendy's. Do you did you have a pregame ritual?
Okay. So how I would go about game days, so first we watch the girls game, and then we would warm up around the end of the third quarter. And then I would keep my jacket on just because I want it to be really warm, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like to get a little sweat going. And then we would go back into the locker room, talk for a little bit, and then after we went to the locker room, I would say my prayers, and then I would go out and then go warm up. It's that simple.
All right, what do I got up next? What were your goals at the beginning of your basketball career at Slippery Rock, and did you achieve those through your career?
Okay, so I wouldn't say I necessarily had goals coming into my freshman year, but I had a plan. I had a plan of like what I wanted to do, and like I would kind of say like I would just say I had a plan. And then as I got more into my career, it kind of became I understood that I had a role on the team, and I wanted to play my part to do what was best for my team. And I understood that if everyone plays their part, then we would have the best chance at success. So in regards to like a goal, I would probably say my goal was probably giving it all I got at all times. That's probably what I would say.
Can't go wrong there. What is the biggest misconception about basketball?
Biggest misconception. I would say the biggest misconception about basketball is that it's not like it's kind of soft. It's like a non-contact sport, because my ankles be going through it. My ankles I sprained my ankles so many times. And like over the course of my career, I've had concussions. I've actually like been out for a little bit, like for like some months with a concussion. And I didn't know like you had to take, you like, did you know that you can do like physical therapy for a concussion?
No.
Like
I thought they wouldn't just let you because you're concussed, just like risk anything. But
like I had to take tests. Like obviously, you know, like there's the baseline test.
Yeah.
But like I had to do like like running on treadmills, like some basketball drills, like making sure my endurance and stuff was like cool. Yeah, I mean it's just like it's a lot of wear and tear on your body. So I'd probably say
it's more physical than people think.
Yeah.
All right, who is your biggest role model? That can be on the court, your coach, whatever, or off the court, or both. It's up to you.
I would say my biggest role model is my mother. She's taught me so much in life about like, you know, how to be a man, how to carry myself, my relationship with God. You know, she's a very optimistic person. I feel like that's where I get my optimism from. But yeah, I'd probably say she's my role model, and she's like one of the things that really keep my drive going.
Great answer. All right, is there an award, the biggest award you have received as a player individually?
I would say getting nominated for Male Athlete of the Year I feel like it was a tribute to like a lot of the hard work that I put in.
So when was that? This year?
Was 2022, 2023.
So that was your what year?
I think it might have been I want to say my sophomore year.
That's what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
if my math is right.
Yeah, my sophomore year.
But is there anything you want to say to the people watching? All you.
First, shout out my mom, my family. I love y'all. I know you're probably going to be watching this. God first. Always keep God first. And I want to shout out my friend's brand. Shout out to Morris. Go shop at morris.com. And I also have my own podcast as well. Instagram, MalikRow02. And then Mini Talks with Malik is my podcast. So go mess with that.
All right, guys, that is it for this episode. I know it was quick. We made it work. But Malik, thank you for your time. I truly appreciate it. And we will see you again next week for another episode of Inscribed Sports here on WSRU-TV.